welcome to AllenValley. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you wouldn't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe below. It is greatly appreciated. So today, as you can see from the title, I do have another shave soap review for you. So again, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and get started on some of the stuff that I use regularly. The first being the Bayou Butter Pre-Shave Lather Booster from the Cajun Blade. And sorry, I got my brush soaking here. The brush I'll be using is my Yaki 30mm. I have my copper Captain's Choice bowl. Let's see. I don't think I got anything else over there. I've been favoring this razor a lot lately. Really good razor. So this is the Farmhand from Adopted Acres in the rose gold finish. And then I do not have a matching splash for this, so I'm going to my trusty Medicine Crow Bergamot and Teakwood, or Teak and Bergamot, excuse me, from Bricktown Grooming. I really love this stuff. I recently found out they have an EDP, so I'm probably gonna have to pick that up just for my personal use, because I have a daily wear as far as my cologne goes, but I think I want it to be that. So today I'm going to be reviewing, if you haven't seen by the title, I'm sure you have. This is Washington by Heritage Hill. I'm assuming that they do some sort of presidential series. I'm almost positive, actually. Because I've seen them do these before, but I have never tried Heritage Hill myself. So this is a first for me. Yeah. You know, it's funny, I looked up the scent notes and they're written right here on the front. So there's that. But so anyway, the scent notes for this particular soap are Tobacco Bay, Jasmine, Patchouli, Sweet Orange, and Fir Needle. So I'll be completely candid. I don't know what Tobacco Bay smells like. Is that tobacco leaf? Is it in the same vein as like a bay rum? You guys let me know in the comments below if you have smelled Tobacco Bay, what that is supposed to be giving off. I do get a lot of the jasmine and the sweet orange in this though, because it's very bright, very like sweet. Bright floral sweet. So you definitely get that sweet orange. You definitely get the jasmine. It's got, a very clean scent to it. I would say that this is primarily based around orange because it actually smells like a very realistic orange, if that makes, if that makes any sense. Like, it almost smells like the orange peel, which I've always found to be really nice. Yeah, I don't get a lot of patchouli. It could be floating around in the background there. And then as far as, again, Fir Needle, just another one of those scent notes that, maybe I just don't have enough experience with that particular scent note, but I don't really know what that smells like, if I'm being quite honest. Like, if you were to put Fir Needle in front of me, I couldn't pick it out of a lineup, right? So, but I'm definitely getting a lot of the sweet orange and a lot of the jasmine for sure. It smells very nice though, very clean, very inoffensive. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. So it has been busy for me lately. I am actually in the midst of moving. Excuse me. We posted our house for sale and got an offer within a couple days. And accepted said offer. So now we're in the midst of doing all the fun stuff that comes with, aka it's not fun at all. But it's an experience. I've never sold a house before, so this is my first kind of go around with that. But usually I would post a video. I like to post a video about every 4 days. So, but within the last couple weeks, just with the stuff going on with the house, packing, I mean, there's a lot of transition in my life right now. Like houses and, I mean, jobs, all kinds of stuff is going on right now. It's, you know, thankfully, it's not overly stressful, but it's just very time consuming. So I'm actually gonna scoop this one because I have a pretty big brush, and this is kind of a smaller tub. This one is particularly a 3-ounce tub. Kind of a harder soap. Do about that much there. That's probably a lot, but that's all right. We'll get it where we're going here. And of course, I'm using my Through the Fire Fine Crafts soap scoop. I just heard my son in the other room, so he's sleeping, but he's laughing in his sleep, which I think is the funniest thing. I did that a lot when I was a kid. All right. All right, let's make a lather here. So again, usually I post videos. I would like to post about every 4 days. I think that's a decent, you know, keeps me engaged in doing videos. Allows enough time for my face to rest because I'm not a daily shaver. Nothing against daily shavers, I just don't personally. Do a little more water. There we go. But yeah, about every 4 days, it allows me to, like I said, my face just gives it a chance to rest. Gives a little opportunity for growth to happen. If you shave the correct way, this is why I like traditional shaving. I mean, like, I never got into like using cartridges and stuff, but I always noticed that like you can kind of tell the people that do, they always tend to have like a lot of irritation right around the neck area, like right around in here. And I can honestly say with traditional wet shaving, I have never run into that. All right, now he's awake. All right, I'm gonna pause it and I'll be right back. All right, thanks for holding. Sorry, my son woke up, so if I didn't go get him, he would just say, "Mama, Dada." So, all right, I think I got this pretty well lathered up here. That looks good. It smells really good. Again, I get a lot of the orange and jasmine. It just smells very fresh, very clean. right. Here we go with Washington. Yeah, great lather. Yeah, this is good stuff. Not bad at all. I got soap. I'm flinging soap everywhere. All right. Pass number 1. Really good slickness and glide on this soap. Yeah, guys, this is a really good soap. Again, this is my first time trying Heritage Hill, so kind of nice. Okay, not bad for a first pass. Again, guys, really nice and slick soap. which is, I mean, that's what I look for in a soap. I'm just looking for that cushion, that additional slickness. You know, you want the blade to just glide across the skin with ease. And that's where your soap comes in to help with that. You know, pre-shaves, I use a pre-shave lather booster and I absolutely love it. It's not a necessity in wet shaving, but I do use one. So I also attribute some of the slickness to the pre-shave, but at the same time, you can really judge a good soap by just how slick it is, how much protection it provides. Second pass. I said this in my last video, but I've really grown to love the second pass. In particular, because you can really kind of judge the slickness and the glide by that second pass. The first one, it just feels like you're kind of just, you know, especially with how much growth that I have, you're chopping down a lot of the that growth, a lot of that hair. But this soap really does have a nice smell to it. Very citrusy, very zesty. If you like fresh, clean scents, this is one for you to check out for sure. Second pass. See, I can also, sorry if I'm a little quiet, I can also tell this when talking about slickness as well. When I do my chin area right in here, right, like the texture, I mean, the textures change on the skin right in that area. Give me a second. the texture changes, the elasticity is a little different, you know, so I can tell how good and slick a soap is by judging how easily that I glide across the chin area. Me personally. Now, if you have a more, you know, like I said, the texture is just different around this area for me. Some people have tighter skin elasticity. So, you know, maybe that's a little different for you, but I can always tell, like, if a soap really protects me around this area, it's a really good soap. Do my quick little mow over pass here. Yeah, I can always tell when I've had a really good shave. And like, again, you can kind of just judge a soap based on how much protection and slickness it provides for you. Heritage Hill is very good. Okay. Yeah, that was a super solid shave. Very, very pleased with the results. A little aftershave splash here. I love this stuff, man. I get it behind my ears, on the back of my neck, the inside of my arms. Just, man, I gotta get the EDP of this stuff. It's just so good. Medicine Crow, Teak, and Bergamot. Try it out from Bricktown Grooming. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. All right, so that was a great shave, guys. For my first experience with Heritage Hill, that's actually a really good shave. I've only heard good things about them anyway, but that was my first experience with them. So very pleased with it. So I do rate my soap reviews on a scale of 1 to 5, mainly covering the performance, the post-shave feel, the quality of ingredients, the scent, and the artwork. So, for Washington by Heritage Hill, man, this is a super solid one. I'm gonna go with a 3.5 out of 5 on this one. And reasons being is that I think that the performance and the quality of ingredients really carry this, right? Really carry it. I mean, like, And that's what it's all about, right? What's in the tub is what is most important. With that being said, there's no knock on the scent, no knock on the artwork. It's just if I'm having categories that are on my point scale that are lacking just a little bit, it's a little bit on the artwork, a little bit on the scent. That's it. And I'm not knocking that. That's just a personal preference. I don't disparage soap companies on here. It's just, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, just because it's not my personal preference, and I'm not even talking about this, like, I actually really like this stuff. I'm just saying from a general standpoint of this channel, I don't disparage anyone's company. I'm not gonna sit around and just bash your product. You know, I will rank it accordingly, according to how I feel about it. If I feel like it's a really light, barely performing soap that kind of smells generic, like, I will say those things. If I think that it is, you know, top tier, one of the best bases I've ever tried, along with original scent profile and everything like that and great artwork, then I'm gonna tell you. So, and you can go back and see some of my older videos and look there, and you'll see the ones that are ranked higher. Like, they had unique artwork, they had unique scent notes, they had a great performing base. Like, so it's, yeah, I try to keep my standard pretty fair amongst everybody. So, but yeah, 3.5, certainly no slouch from this one. Washington is very good. Heritage Hill, now that I've tried their soap base, I mean, they're great. They're very, very good. And really, like, good slickness too. I'm actually pleasantly surprised about the slickness, which that's very important to me in a shave, because nicks and cuts are super annoying. And I mean, I've even had ones that have bled out on camera right before your eyes that are just gnarly bleeders. So you want good slick soaps. You want protection on your face when you're shaving. You're scraping steel across your face. So anywho, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's commenting, supporting the channel. I try to comment back on other YouTubers as well. So, and then check out some of the Discords. We have a Discord going, I believe, for the OCC, for the Open Comb Collective. There's a Discord. I'm trying to be a little more active in there as well. I know for a while I was just posting my videos and that's it. And so now I'm trying to be a little bit more, engaged, because it's just a fun place to, BS with your buddies and talk wet shaving. So it's a good fun time. So check out the OCC Discord as well. And yeah, check out Heritage Hill. I think it's worth it. If you like clean, fresh, and inoffensive scents, I'd say Washington's a really good place to start. So thanks a lot, guys. Take care. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.